Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're all well, having an excellent day, you know, being excellent to each other. That's what I meant to say. I kind of fucked that all up. Anyway, sorry everybody. Not feeling great. Haven't felt great for the last couple of days, so apologies. I'm a little off, might be a little slow today, but yeah, we're checking out a new game, The Ascent. I'm excited about it. It was recommended to me by a couple of different friends, Mongoose, Gray. Thank you very much. So thought I would check it out. It's this cyberpunk-like, takes place in a cyberpunk setting, cyberpunk universe, and I'm not going to tell you too much about it because we'll get the story together. I don't know a ton. I mean, I kind of read the description, obviously, and I played the first few minutes just as usual to make sure things looked okay and, you know, basically testing it out before I go live with it. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I haven't played anything like this on stream. Haven't played anything like this in a long time either, so hopefully it goes well. It might take me some getting used to. I did notice that I was having some trouble with the controls. Hey Buffy, hey Gray, thank you both for coming by as always. And Gray, thank you for mentioning the Valhalla seasonal event coming out today. Typically I would actually, under general circumstances, that would be what I would stream, kind of like I did for Sigerblot when I can. As long as it's an event and not a, you know, full-on arc. But I just kind of like feel like crap, so I need something that requires less thought, I guess. It's kind of why I started an hour early, because it didn't actually work today. Because it was better that I not be there, because I would have done more harm than good, or at least just wasted time, so. It took me 3 hours to make a thumbnail for this, so yeah, well, that's where I'm at. So anyway, yeah. I'm gonna quit rambling, get on with the game. I'm gonna recreate my character again just because, keep saying, my god, brain's not working, sorry. Be better next time. I was gonna get on with it. Alright. Single player. New game. I wonder if this will keep just the character look. No, it's not a big deal. It only takes like 2 minutes to create, but... Man must know his limits, no shame in taking a sick day. It's kind of where I'm at. Recycle thousands of hopefuls, make planet fall on Veles. This bit looks cool. Most pay the hefty price of passage by contracting their lives to the corporations and indentured laborers called indents. Slaves in all but name. Yeah, basically. No audio from the game so far. Let me try to figure out why in a minute. You are an indent with the Ascent Group, the largest corporation of Veles, stuck in the deep, dank bowels of their massive arcology. You do the menial jobs you are given. Counting off the cycles to the end of your contract or an early death, whatever comes first. Veles welcomed you with a hard kick to the groin like it does everyone. Yeah, I'll fix the game audio as soon as there's... But you're not down for the count just yet. As soon as there's not stuff for me to keep reading on screen, because the audio so far is really satisfying, enjoyable. Alright. Alright. We've got it now, sorry. I changed it earlier, I don't know what swapped it back. Doesn't matter. It's fixed now. All is well. Alright, let's do that one. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that. I just, maybe when I was switching them, I switched to the incorrect audio input. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. Back to the things like why I shouldn't have, you know, gone to work today.
Causal origin traced to waste management, disposal SI, in maintenance subsector 41A. Tasks. Locate WMD control room. Interface with WMD SI. Diagnose cause of error. Conduct any repairs needed. End work order.
Not a big fan of it being named WMD, even if there is a slash in there.
So it's coming out of my fucking rinser this morning. Have a tight showering in manure. I want this fixed. Get it done before end of cycle and I'll throw in a juicy bonus.
Yeah, alright. Get it done before end of cycle. Just realized something. Hang on. I think that'll do it. Yep, there we go. Realized I was covering up the HUD. I might need to move it down more, but... Maintenance log. Everything is as functional and broken at the same time as always. The soups are doing their job. Flying scraps are welding their little silicone heart's content. And I still don't really get what the walking monos are up to. All in a day's work. Walking monos. So I noticed this little, you know, as I was playing it through, you know, a little bit the last time, I never really realized what I'm picking up. I mean, sometimes I notice it down in the bottom pop up, but it's not abundantly clear. Alright, I know how to crouch, because I did this little bit. I'm still trying to get used to the movement, it's really weird for me. Because my mouse has zero control over how I'm moving. Just where I'm facing, which is strange. Well, it's different to me. I also don't need to be crouching anymore. Yes. I'm not going to turn tutorials off because I didn't get very far, so I'm going to still need them. Still need them quite a moment. Any time to bring up your currently tracked objective. That was P for photo mode. Cool, you can't see the objective. Great. Whatever. You don't need to see the objective. Oh, it doesn't even stay up there all that long. Oh. I can just read it when it does. How would my health have been low by now? Alright. Guess I can't interact with that. I don't need to use my cyber deck yet because it hasn't been telling me to yet. Map segments. Acquire more map segments as you reach new zones. Your imp will automatically survey and download the relevant maps for the current zone and store them in your journal. What's an imp? Sure, journal tab, map emissions. I'm sure it's kind of like my Pip-Boy or whatever. Check all your started and completed missions and their status, which one you want, which one to track and keep an eye on. Recommended levels for side missions, get an overview of all areas you have visited and see where to go by using the map. Alright, word. Looks like I missed some shit. Oh well. Okay, so... Oh, I'm where it wants me to be. Augments. Equip augmentations and modules at any time, but be mindful of changing augmentations yourself will drain your energy. Augmentations are sorted based on which can power up the most based on your current attributes. Alright. And I don't have any... Armor. Equip armor at any time by selecting piece for your... Okay. Don't need to read that because that's pretty self-explanatory. And I've got pants. Alright. Well, at least I've got pants. Journal tab loadout. Your loadout can be viewed and changed on the fly. You can carry 2 weapons and 1 choice of tactical gear. Weapons are sorted by their mark level and type. Okay, so I can have 2 weapons and 1 choice of tactical gear. Okay. Interesting. I don't seem to have anything. I guess maybe I can dual wield, I don't know. Okay. So, I do have a gun. Alright. Good.
So, they finally sent backup. Guess the problem must have reached the stack tops, or Boom would have left me here to be scavenged for orcs. I'm Trummer. Hope you came armed. SI's locked itself into a recursive void loop. Whatever caused it's beyond that door. Together with a whole lot of Veles who came out of nowhere. He took a fat bite out of my thigh. It was all I could do to crawl in here and put the room in lockdown.
Sounds unpleasant.
You'll help out, right? They didn't tell you I was already down here. Boom. That dirty fucking Jacqueline.
What's a Jacqueline? Who's Poon?
Yeah, those fellows mean business. Almost got me. Don't go in there unless you're packing. Yeah, something caused the SI to implode. There's been some strange power surges down here in the deep stink lately. So it might be related. But I don't know. Answers beyond that door. Larger in the soups down here. And hungry too.
Larger in the soups.
SI's the sentient intelligence operating this here ultra-complex machinery. Now, we're talking the most basic forms of sentience. It's not an AGI.
And what's an AGI?
Way back's clear now, right? Right. I'm gonna hobble back upstairs, find cheap soup Poon, and, well, do nothing, I guess. I've visited the lockdown. Good luck.
Cool modeling on this species. Journal tab Codex. Find information about a myriad of things in the world, locations, characters you meet, alien species, corporations, and general knowledge about the world and technology. Read about the enemies after you defeat them and find game help with a collection of tutorials. Things are worded a little goofily in this. Trummer. Trummer is a fellow Larkian handyman, born in the gutter, works in the gutter, and will most probably die in the gutter. Still content and always ready to crack a joke at the misfortunes of life. He is also an accomplished gossip, and there's little he doesn't know about everything that goes on in the vast innards of the Ascent Group arcology. He and Stack Boss Poon share a kind of love-hate relationship honed over many long standards. Okay. Imp. Ah, there we go. Your imp is based on a standard type CB plus variety template. Since the moment of its initialization, it has molded itself around your personality and preferences in order to provide you with the best possible user experience as you interact with the Tangle. Or at least that was what was promised on the box. Truth be told, your imp is a rather unremarkable piece of software, severely lacking in both wit and personality. And in terms of functionality and features, it's a far cry from the Type A's available to those with more monetary means than you will see for the duration of your indentured service contract. But like the rest of us, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Maybe you'll be able to afford an incremental upgrade if Stack Boss's Poon ever comes through on that bonus. Okay. It's a lot of shit. not going through all that right now. Sent message. Fuck me, you were right. I shouldn't have fallen for it. A new life, get a job with the Ascent Group, the trip to Veles, and everything's set up. All I have to do is work the debt off. Debt is an indent. I got here, I got a job, and I guess you could call what I have a home, but it's nothing like ads. I live in a dump run by a maniac, and I work at a place worse than that. Gonna take more than the rest of my life to pay it off. Silver lining is that everybody here is in it together, and in some fucked up way, we're making it work. I've found some good people, better than the folks back home. Let's talk soon on Hollow, okay? Okay, same one. Nah, alright. Okay. So I don't know if my imp is is the actual pad there, or it's just software on the pad. Okay, so I picked up U-Cred there. Cause see, it's like it highlights the things like I can do something with it, but like I can't actually interact with it, so I'm unclear. This is a different way than I went last time, because I went through the other door last time. Guess I still can't get through. Alright. So I cannot go this way. Guess I'll have to upgrade my imp, maybe? Something to upgrade my hack ability. I guess it wouldn't be my imp, that actually it's the cyber deck that I'd be upgrading. Duh. There you go. Right there. Think about the type of game that I was playing, and it's my cyber deck, so I'm not sure what my imp is exactly. Software on my deck, maybe? Hacking environment. Hack everything within cyberdeck reach by holding C. Many objects in the world require a cyberdeck capable of hacking that particular type. What your cyberdeck can hack can be read in the journal's character screen, and most things hackable in the world are indicated by the color yellow. Doors and chests can even be protected by more and more complicated ice, and as such require even more powerful cyberdecks. Upgrade your deck and increase its capabilities by finding cyberdeck upgrades in the world. So I can't purchase more for these U-cards that I'm picking up. Oh, damn. It's hopeful about that. Shoot and reload. Use left mouse button to fire your equipped gun. Reload is automatic upon releasing trigger when the clip is empty, but magazine, not clip, god damn it. But can also be executed manually with R. Alright, well, auto reload's nice. Can't quite get the hang of the aiming because it's like I can aim up, but it's like I can't aim at them. Well, I'm sure I can, I just haven't figured it out. Yeah, I haven't gotten the hang of the aiming quite yet. Money at least. Okay. And my health is excessively low. Yellow, so I didn't figure I could. Automatic or not, it'll inevitably take time, and I don't want to be doing it at the wrong time. Coming up behind me. Damn it. Alright. It's gonna take some getting the hang of for me. $208 Euclid, damn, okay. I mean, I don't know the cost of things in the game yet, obviously, because I haven't gotten much farther than this. Like I said, I played it just enough to make sure I could sort of navigate it. Okay, so those things are fine. Okay, so nothing there to attack me quite yet. Guess that was all you, crud. I can't get used to all my movement being with the WASD keys. Aim high by holding right mouse button to shoot over small enemies and obstacles. You also inflict more stagger while lifting your gun. Yeah, but you don't hit anything. Well, I can't seem to hit anything. I'm sure it's user error, but still. Shit. At least they had a bunch of U-cred on them. Even if they did fuck me up.
Diagnosing. Done. Report. Power readings erratic. Energy fluctuations affecting WMD system. Exact cause unknown. SI offline as protective measure. Current repair protocols invalid. End report.
This is Boone. We're waiting around in feces up here, and you send me reports about erratic energy fluctuations? You have one job. Get it done. I've uploaded the SI access override codes. Don't ping me again until it's done.
This environment is super cool looking.
Downloaded. Installing. Done. Revising work order task list. Done. Tasks. Replace external interface circuitry. Purge memory banks. Reset defaults. End.
Alright, hang on. There we go, I think that'll be better. Journal tab character. The character tab contains the overall summary of your character level, skills, and attributes. It also lets you allocate skill points, check your currently carried unclaimed bounties, and the capabilities of your current cyber deck. Alright. So I've got 519 U-creds, no skill points, no components. 100 and 100. Cybernetics. Okay, I don't have any attributes. I'm still level 1. Okay. Determines amount of tactical charge gained for damage inflicted associated with the cyber. Okay. Okay. No bounties, cyber deck, TA lifestyle, analyze. Yes, so literally all it does is analyze. Okay. Just definitely a crap deck. I believe I pick up better weapons and various other things, so trying to be good about I think at its core it's a cyberpunk looter shooter, so I'm trying to be good about, you know, looking everywhere, which... Again, that's my natural impulse anyway, it's just a... So everything about the game is very different feeling. Anything I've played in recently. Okay, that went better. Didn't save that thing, but don't know that it matters if whether or not I save those things. Gray might be able to tell me if he's watching. I know he's watching, but... Look at how cool that looks. I mean, it's a shame I can't look around. Gray made that point to me at one point or another. He was telling me about the game and I was trying to decide what to play next. Damn it. Alright. If I can maintain distance, it's not so bad. Like, I don't know what that is, and I can't seem to pick it up. Or otherwise interact with it. Okay, so their health. I just can't pick them up unless I need the health.
Interface circuitry replaced.
Alright, so right on the ground is health, and I can't pick it up unless I actually need the health, so I guess there's no storing health and healing as I go. Make sure I wasn't missing any goodies down this way. I said, I thought I heard one of them, and it was, didn't seem right next to me. Gray can probably also let me know how worth, you know, exploring nooks and crannies is or isn't. Neutrals. Be cautious around people in dangerous areas. Some people don't attack on sight and will let you leave. If you don't, be ready for a fight. Okay. Not sure if that was murder on my part or not, but tap E to pick up weapons or an armor to place it in your inventory. Press and hold E to immediately equip it. Okay. Alright. So now I've got... looks like an MP5-ish weapon. Doesn't seem like I have ammo either. Like it just, I think I have infinite ammo. Oh, cool. I put that on by default. Cool.
Memory purge initiated. Purge complete. Resetting to default. Done. SI ready for reboot.
Reboot the SI, alright. Okay, so I need to get there. I'm here, so I want to go to my right. And probably good to come around and get all these chests. Unless Gray chimes in and tells me it's not worth going around to loot. I'm assuming it probably is, since you find better weapons and stuff like that. Being basically a looter-shooter in the Cyberpunk setting, I would imagine looting would behoove me. See, like, I can't aim down anymore than I am. So, like, I just can't shoot down the stairs, it seems. Which is actually pretty annoying. Look like a workbench or something. Okay, some here. Right, nothing I can do with any of that. Alright. Still sorting out what I can and can't interact with and such. I'm dying. I keep forgetting that I can backpedal without... Oh, nice. Leveling up. Complete missions, collect bounties, and defeat enemies to gain XP. When leveling up, you grow stronger and more damage, are rewarded with new skill points. Alright. Alright, character. Okay, so I have 3 skill points. I guess I can dump them into any of these. Alright, determines amount of tactical charge gained for damage inflicted. Associated with a cybernetics attribute. Few things are as energizing as death and destruction. There's no stim that can emulate the high of lethal combat. I guess probably true, but kind of fucked up. Critical hit rate determines critical hit rate associated with cybernetics attribute. Some have that flatliner instinct and are just better at hitting enemy weak spots, whether it's pure luck or your sociopathic leanings that does it. Okay, interesting. Now how do I change my attributes? Or how do I increase attributes? Oh, as I do these, okay. Weapon handling determines reload and weapon swap speed associated with the motor. Okay. Determines weapon spread recovery rate associated with the motorix attribute. Steady hands, deep breathing, and an uncluttered mind all combined to affect your weapon control. Open pistol, rifle, minigun, and then back. Faster and faster, again and again. Will you ever decide? Okay, these are the little blurbs with pointless but they're not pointless because they're funny. Worth reading. Balance determines resistance to stun, knockbacks, and staggers, and the movement penalty for moving while firing heavy weapons. Associated with the frame attribute. Steady is construction mech. Okay. Calm is a senior Cortian. Nothing ruffles your feathers. Evasion determines your evasion cooldown speed associated with the frame attribute. Best way to avoid getting killed is to not get hit. Who needs body armor when you can dive about like a malfunctioning mono? I need to remember that I have an evade. Determines max vital signs. Determines max health associated with the biometrics attribute. Don't do stims, eat your greens, and avoid violent confrontations, and you'll live longer, and you'll also get bored out of your skull. Body battery determines max energy capacity associated with the biometrics attribute. All that fancy chrome doesn't run on just happy thoughts and recycled air. You'll need to stay energized if you hope to stay functional. Alright, okay, I think that's good. Okay. All good. And health. Okay, so it's providing me a little bit of armor, a little bit of fire protection. Alright, so it does a fair bit less damage per shot. Alright. Guess that's health. Okay, there's yellow on them, so can I? No, guess not. Even with the auto reload, it says with the most cases, better still reload when you have the opportunity. So you don't get stuck with the few seconds it takes trying to do it. How the fuck do I get up there? Maybe I have to go this way to ultimately get that way. I guess we'll find out. Damn things. I need to watch my radar. No. That's not there. This is where I came into this place to begin with. Pretty sure. Oh, it auto-authorized for me, that's nice.
You fixed the problem. Good. Now, just rekit the damn thing and let's call it a day. The SI interface terminal's past that hollow door across the room. I've recovered enough to hobble out of here. Thanks, mate. Let's have a drink when you get back upstairs. I'll be at the Punk Bladder.
Okay. Cool. I guess now I'll be able to go through here. Or is it this that I need to do? Ah.
SI initializing. Done. Boot sequence running. Done. Running diagnostics. Done. Reboot complete. SI operating at full capacity. System report. WMD system operational. Waste disposal fully functional. Report sent.
About time. I know I promised you a bonus, but you know how it is. Revenue is below targets, quotas haven't been met, my hands are tied, yada yada, take your pick. Now get back here! There's a lift in East Stack that's acting up. Almost forgot. If you run into a work-shy-lord kid named Trummer down there, you can tell that slaghead he's on an eternal shit list. Boon out.
Buffy's telling me to check my chat, but the last message I see is from her 37 minutes ago, telling me that now she can hear me. It is, my chat not refreshing. Hang on a moment. Oh shit. Okay, so sorry. So to give you a frame of reference, the last message I saw was this one, and that's all it was there. Like, I wasn't scrolled up or anything. That's all that was there until I typed test because Buffy was telling me to check chat. So once I typed test, it piled all of that in there, so sorry about that. I wasn't actually ignoring. I kept looking over and I was like, man, everybody's a quiet bunch. And I was like, well, I know Buffy's tired and hasn't felt the best either, so she's probably just lurking, and Gray's at work, so he's probably busy. And sorry, I really wasn't trying to ignore chat at all. It was YouTube this time. Alright, let me catch back up. So Gray's like, why don't you like WMDs? Okay, Colin Powell. It just makes it seem like I'm going to mess with the WMD, which makes it sound like I'm going to blow myself up. It was why I was saying that. Yep, there's the music. Okay, yeah, as you mentioned earlier, your PS5 controller should be plug and play, but being as you don't have one, you can't verify. It should be, yeah. Imp is Cyberpunk, Alexa, Siri, basically. Okay. Fun fact, arcology is a mashup of architecture and ecology. It's an idea of designing buildings and cities to foster life in its own ecosystem. Believe it or not, I knew that. For reasons we'll discuss. If you ask me later, I'll tell you on Discord. I'm not going to do it publicly. It's nothing weird about me. It's just things about other people that probably don't want to be talked about on chat. No one you know, but... cyberware on the pad... hang on, I'm going to drag this over so you can see where I'm at. Alright. Let me see. Software on the pad, it's literally like your digital assistant. Your cyberdeck is the hardware. Okay. Ancient. Hey, what's up, Ancient? I don't know if you're still here. Hopefully, let me do that anyway. If you're... Sorry I missed you if you're not here anymore. Not that you'll hear me say that. Gray. So about the aiming, if you aim, you ADS and you shoot high. This lets you hit headshots on human-like targets, but if you aim high, if it goes over shorter enemies, so better to hip fire them. Okay. So don't you... Okay, Ancient said be right back. Alright. Ancient, bye Ancient. You explore because there's usually something to find, but also you love the world, so you want to see more of it. Alright, so just do my natural tendencies and I'll be fine. Yeah, no ammo, only mags. Oh, that's nice. Gray, Matt is definitely feeling off. I think this is the longest he's gone without looking at chat. It would be, like, yeah, this is... annoying. Buffy saying yeah, he's felt crappy for a few days. Just malaise, yeah. It's the cold, or I don't know what it is. But yeah, YouTube did not want me to see chat for some reason, and my apologies. Buffy's laughing, Gray's laughing in real life. Well, at least the people that I seemed to be ignoring, though it wasn't intentional or neglectful on my part for a change, are finding it funny instead of annoyed, so that works. Except Ancient, he doesn't know yet. Sorry, Ancient. I'll explain when he comes back, or if somebody beats me to it, that would be cool too. But yeah, apologies. So Buffy, I guess, send me another message if I seem to be ignoring chat for an extended period of time again, and I will do that again and fix it. That's the first time that's happened, actually. Many other odd things, but that's the first for that, so my apologies. Actually, no, I'm not sorry because I didn't do it, but I guess I should have known something was up after that long, but again. Nope, still can't get through. Return to cluster 13, alright? Yeah, and back to the controller bit that you were bringing up, Gray. I may try that. I'm starting to get the hang of it more. Actually, maybe I need to, Alright, that might help. I bumped up the DPI, because I realized when I was testing everything out that there's not actually a mouse sensitivity setting in-game. It'll throw me off when I stop playing for a little bit at first before I fix my DPI, but that investigating didn't do much.
Emergency Protocol 2 Delta 80 active. In compliance with the Arcology General Contingency Registry. Proceed via emergency tunnel bypass.
Alright, why? Oh shit. See, WMD sounded bad. Told you. I didn't do it. I didn't fuck with the bomb that I know of. Ah, this is how I get up there. Got some E-Crib. Oh, Shockwave grenade. Tactical equipment range from grenades to robots. Deploy tactical with G and press G again to detonate in advance. To deploy tactical, it's required that the tactical charge is full. It's filled by causing damage to enemies. Okay, so tactical equipment range from grenades to robots. Deploy tactical with G and press G again to detonate in advance. To deploy a tactical, it's required that the tactical charge is full. Okay. Think I got it. You gotta admit though, the level of detail is insane for an ARPG. Oh fuck yeah it is, man. Locate stoppage, likely area, sub-level 23, zone 2, clear stoppage, note, do not use instruments where the pipes will corrode. Report back, alright. So locate stoppage, okay. Yeah, the level of detail is insane for an ARPG. It helps its case that it's not an MMO, so they can get away with putting that level of detail in and everything else without causing other problems. Alright. Okay. I just don't have any side missions. How was I gonna get over there? As far as I can tell, I'm not on like a clock, so... Okay. So I'll keep going around here, I think. I don't know if there's going to be anything worthwhile in this chest that I'm backtracking for. There are a couple, but I guess we'll find out soon enough if I can't get through there. Yep, I guess there's nothing worthwhile in that one that I can't get to. More to the point, if there was, well, I won't know. Okay, at least I got some health. Where does it show me my health? I haven't quite figured that out yet. Wrong way. Slightly killing immersion here with, oh, everything's blowing up, but fuck it, I'm gonna go back and loot. But, you know. That's why I like playing these things as a game, and wouldn't want to be in this situation in real life. What's up here? Ah, I found one of them. 25 U-cred. Alright, great, that's always a super nifty feature, being able to ping and get a path telling you where to go. Yeah, I agree. FYI, there are a couple of things you can't get to because you'll need a better cyber deck to crack the ice. Okay. So not everything is accessible. Health is the red bars lower right corner by your weapon. Ah, okay. As you gain more health, you get more bars. Okay, so they're both health bars. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Like I said, my comments about the movement aren't really complaints. They're just more me getting used to this style of movement and, game. And bumping up the DPI on my mouse helped immensely. So far, I mean. Although this is a game where just kind of going, ham and almost spray and pray in the right general direction seems to be the way to go. It's almost your only option, really. Run the opposite way of the people I'm shooting at. That would be a good idea, robot thingy.
Multiple failure reports incoming. 38 local malfunctions.
38 malfunctions? Is that what it said? Thanks for the tip on how the aiming / ADS works, Gray. Now I know not to try to do it unless it's a human type enemy or I need to shoot over something. Makes much more sense now. There's some chests over here. I thought there were any. Upgrading weapons. All weapons can be upgraded if you have the required components. Visit a gunsmith to upgrade any weapons currently owned to the next mark level. Each level increases the weapon damage. Weapon upgrades are persistent across all duplicates of that particular one. Even if you sell all currently owned P1 protector, the game will remember your mark even if you get a new one. That's cool. So you can kind of upgrade at will and not worry about it. Oh, damn it, I sold that one or broke it down or ditched it or however the mechanics of that kind of stuff work in this game. That's actually nice. Gray's saying, no, it's unlike most games on the market. It took you a while to get the hang of too. Okay. Makes me feel better about it. Okay, so it wants me to go that way. So naturally I'm going to go this way and find what I can find over here. Alright, so... need to go both ways, it seems. See anything with which I can interact. So maybe... guess I just can't explore that way. That's fine. As Gray said, some places I just can't get to yet. Everything is fine and functional. Oh, okay, this is right back where I was in the beginning part of the game. That I couldn't get back to a little while ago. Alright, so there's... clearly, there's a chest over there, but I don't have any idea how to get to it. But again, that might be back to I just can't get to it yet, so... alright. I'm suspecting I'll be back through all this area another time. Might be wrong about that. I also imagine I'm not missing anything of great importance. No, you're not. All you guys are using the bridge, even though you didn't want to extend it earlier. Maybe they can't extend it? We already discovered Waste Recycling Network. Press tab to access. Okay, that was probably a bad place to do that, where I'm gonna blow up. Gray said, yeah, exactly. This also isn't a game where you have to roll for a good drop because the stats are different. Yeah, that's nice too. I mean, that's cool in some respects, but sometimes it gets old. Waste recycling network. It's better not to consider too deeply what the massive pipes on this sub-level contain, connecting all tiers and levels of the arcology above. The waste recycling network gathers unfathomable quantities of, well, waste and transport it here, where an SI is tasked with sorting and recycling that which can be recycled. The rest is dumped further down into the deep stink levels. Okay, it is deep stink levels, where it's gathered in large pools for later disposal. Some of it is sold to other arcologies, some of it is used as fuel, and some of it is just left to rot, often becoming fertile breeding ground for ferals of all sizes. Why do some of the other arcologies buy it? It should be noted that not everything flowing through these rusty pipes consists of garbage or excrement. Some of it is the actual recycled remains of those ingredients who have opted out of their post-mortem preservation contract, which many do due to the high subscription fees it commands. Okay, so dead people also, which might actually be what turns into the ferals. Alright, Veles was once paradise, a true age-congruent planet with a mild climate and a rare abundance of natural resources and precious minerals. This planet never had much of a formal government, as the early settlers cared only for themselves and their little communities. When the multiplanetary corporations or multicorps began taking note of huge resource deposits on Veles, they found it easy to attract it. Okay. The air is breathable but heavy smog form and mild overcast. Okay, I'm just trying to see what parts are relevant. No real government, no official police, healthcare, schooling, with no overarching governmental functions on Veles. Corporations rule, sounds about right. Policies, the district as they own. Okay. Sometimes huge congruous zones, but due to the constant rise and fall of different corporations, it's common for their holdings to be spread out like strings of islands in the sea. That is the Tusk. Complicated intercorporate agreements regulate the flow of people, supplies, energy, and information between these fractured holdings, and traveling between corporate zones can be an immense hassle if you don't have the right credentials. Smuggling of both people, contraband, and data is rampant. There are defaulted zones no longer controlled by any corporation, forgotten by the Byzantine complexities of a multi-corps bankruptcy. While some of these areas are lawless and chaotic, others have set up their own security and basic services to make life there, if not pleasant, then at least bearable. So more like places where people run away to, I'm guessing. Alright, I'm not going to read all of these right now because that's a lot. Tactical, Shockwave grenade, 250 charge, non-lethal grenade, stuns and knocks back enemies, knockbacks enemies. All kinds of weird wording in this game. More powerful version of the standard stun grenade, this little fellow will also knock back whoever's trying to bash your brains in. I use that with G. That was not my use of a grenade of any kind.
Wireless. Offline. Data net. Contact lost. Arcology now is default shutdown mode. Suggestion. Interface with data node to obtain full sitrep and clarification. Closest data node available in the Warrens. End suggestion.
Okay, so the whole arcology is shutting the fuck down? That's bad. I think. Okay. It's giving me a bunch of health. It's never good. If there were ammo in this game and it was giving me a bunch of ammo, that would be bad. This game looks really good. Okay. That's right, I can dodge. Okay. thought I was dead there for a second. Reload, hurry up and reload. Oh, now I'm dead. Alright. Papa Feral. Names are kind of cute. Game hitched a little bit. For the record, I do have everything running at complete max. Great. The only real gamers get suspicious when they get health. Dude, getting health is always... Like, the only way getting a shit ton of health is a worse sign is if you get a bunch of ammo with it, like I said. But in this game, that's a non-thing because there's no ammo, so it's not going to happen. Oh, it put me back farther than I thought it did. Okay. I'm unclear if I'm at my max health or not, because I have 2 bars and only one of them's full. But there's a little white line, so I'm not sure if that's the cap for me right now. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Alright, this is where all that health that I couldn't pick up before was. Ah, damn it. Health at full capacity. Alright, well that answers that question. Hey, I'm impressed with how good this looks for like a full, like a straight up RPG. Like a Witcher 3 type of RPG, although that's only a borderline RPG. Well, no, it's basically play the character, but it's not quite as RPG as this. I don't know, maybe it is. I'm far from an authority on these types of things. Definitely getting better now. Remembering I can dodge. As far as I can tell, that grenade thing is not charged. Yeah, no, it's not. Ooh. And that took out 90% of my health. Damn it. Alright, bear with me one moment. Okay. Okay, so yeah. I definitely have to charge up that thing. At least it doesn't bring me back with a health penalty. That's nice, I guess. Looking on you guys' end, by the way. I'm assuming it's looking alright, but I've been forgetting to watch on my TV since I haven't seen any issues in OBS for the most part. Anyway, the game's hitching a little bit. I might need to drop a setting or two. I'm not getting OBS frame rate drops or anything. I said I do have everything to crank all the way up, and there are a lot of reflections and stuff in this one. Some of them are dropping health. I mean, I figured that would be the case, but... Oh, shit. I'm not quite as low on health as I was thinking I was. But yeah, this game did a good job of, like, amusing things in the cyberpunk sort of way. Nah, shit, I'm gonna die. Maybe not. Oh, nice. Action doesn't, like, dodging and shit doesn't interrupt my reload. That's helpful. No! Shit! I tried to dodge, but I was stuck in the corner where I was out of dodge. But yeah, I suppose you're right, Gray. Casual gamers don't understand that getting a bunch of health is a totally bad thing. Looks great, not on full screen, running at 720, 60 on your Chromebook, so maybe you're not the best guy. Well, no, as long as it's not hitching or anything like that. I just want to make sure it's not... The game's not... I assume it's not, I mean... It should be fine. Looks pretty good on my TV when I'm looking up at it. Oh, the Golgoth and shit demon doesn't look good, but... Shit. His name is Papa Farrell, which is amusing in and of itself, but given where its location is and everything else, the Golgoth and shit demon seemed appropriate. Is that thing regenerating health? I swear I had it downloaded and that already. Ah, fuck. Alright, I wasn't doing very well on that one. All gravy on that end perfectly. Paradoxically, he both looks great and like shit. Yeah, exactly. He looks shittily glorious, gloriously shitty. Not sure which of those is more. I don't know why I keep popping those open like I need the health. Don't jump right into the... Fine, just kill me. I fucked myself from the very get-go on that one. Kinda just wanted to die there at the end. Let me try my pistol. Because it definitely does more damage per shot. Grey Tail Mongoose, I'm saying the fours is looking good. I'm seeing it in Discord. I'm not gonna take the time to actually type it in there, but I know you're chatting with him in there. No, jump. Jump. Nope, jump again. Jump, jump, jump. Crisscross. Channel your inner crisscross. Jump, jump. Come on, daddy. Balls! Alright, I think the pistol... maybe I need to switch back and forth. Don't worry, this game does have crossplay, so for whatever reason you aren't past this boss when you get off work, you can hop on and throw him a beating. Appreciate that. Because I imagine you can come in with your actual... current loadout and throw him a beating that I am as of yet unable. Yeah, I'm too busy getting my ass kicked. Oh, it lets me keep XP through deaths? That's surprisingly cool. Or, let me rephrase. It's surprising and cool. Both. I mean, a lot of games let you do that. So dying's not horribly punishing, that's a nice thing. I appreciate that you're dropping the U-cred, bud, but, you know, health will be vastly appreciated. Die. See health. I have to check. I can't remember if there's a sprint or anything or not. Oh, that's a lot of U-cred for my trouble. 607, damn. You have an assault rifle that fires explosive rounds. He will not fare well. To be fair, it's F-A-R-A. Hey, Sassy, it's fine that you're late. It's not, well, as I've said before, you're not really late anyway. You're just... Alright. I did start an hour earlier than usual, Sassy. So, you know. I'm just happy you are here. I hope you're doing well. Tender Cluster 13, time to go home, okay. So I'm caught in a vortex of catastrophic events. That's a good way to put it. Alright, so... I'm not sure what's gonna behoove me the most. That seems helpful. There we go. Alright, I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I don't appear to be able to blow anything up to get past here. Actually. Yeah, that's telling me to go through there, which I can't do. Can't get back through there. I'm trying. I mean, to hack it, I just do that, right? You're fine. But I'm stuck. Hopefully it'll save me after the boss fight's completed, but I guess we'll see in a minute. Or not. Well, damn. Alright. That sucks a big donkey dick. Oh well, I guess I'll kill him again. I wonder if that means it didn't save my level up either. did save it, then that's sort of cool in the sense that at least I get to gain more XP for killing the game. Alright, well, he's not so bad now, for some reason or other. I'm not sure what I got to click between previously and now, but... Alright, yeah, so it was just glitched. Yeah, he is massively ugly. I agree. Hydraulic Slam augmentations. Augmentations can be bought and found. They give you new abilities and work even better if they sync well with your skills and attributes. Install augmentations via the journal out in the field or by visiting the grafter. Doing it without the grafter's touch will deplete your energy. You can find new augmentations in the world from enemies or buy them from the grafter. Yeah, definitely not winning any beauty pageants. So... augmentation abilities. Execute augmentation abilities with Q and F. Augmentations deplete energy on use, but energy regenerates slowly over time. Some abilities automatically targets enemies in reach and signals this with a marker on the target itself. Furthermore, some of those cannot be executed unless there's a target acquired. Alright. Okay, so... punch delivered with massive hydraulic force propels enemies away from you. Hydraulic Slam Aug was made for the Chrome Dome arena fights, but serves equally well in any crowded combat situation. Alright. Oh, so it's already installed, I guess. I guess so. And doesn't seem like it takes all that long to recharge either. But I can see it coming in handy. Yep, definitely handy. Oh. I guess it recharges more slowly when I'm in combat. Let's see. Oops. I might have been the one that killed that guy by accident. Definitely glad there isn't ammo in this game, just because... Hey, open the door. Go through a lot of it. Great, you love how that ability leaves like a ghostly after image of them that feels like you... Oh, punched the soul out of them? Yeah, I like this kind of the fiery one. Flyery, my god. Okay then. Yeah, definitely a great job on level design. So the camera angle changes, which you told me it was going to. Which is nice, so you kind of get more of a view. It's less top down here. Alright, so no real benefit to me going that way. Just wasting time. Okay. Dan kind of appreciating the scenery, but really just wasting time in the end. Yeah, top-down view from most of the game, but then they switch it up when there's something cinematic to show. Really smart and innovative design. Yeah, I like the fact that they do vary it up some. Okay, so and it is rotating it around for me, that's nice. I know it's not the way it's telling me to go, but, you know. Again, exploring's usually good. Oh, can't get there. Okay, often good. Maybe I shouldn't say it's usually good, it's often good. Where's the chest that I missed? Or is it through the door? Must be through the door. But yeah, I have to agree with you. Super cool level design. Choose your destination, arcology the Warrens, I guess. Kind of a cool loading screen, and you can move around. It's a little laggy doing so, which is fine. That's cool. So I guess that's the prologue. Thank you for the congrats, Gray. Okay, prologue, tutorial. I guess I can kill my face for this, because this is cool. This is cool as fuck, actually. That's awesome looking. I mean, that looks really, really, really good. All of this does, actually. I am impressed. Alright, so now we've gotten into the more detailed stuff, so the tutorial area, you know, we've got even more visual detail and things like that. Sorry, I'm filming my vape here. But this is cool. Bear with me a minute. Actually, I think on that, now that I think about it, I need to nip off to the bathroom. So I am going to do a quick BRB and pause. I'll leave you with a tune, and then we'll be back with more of the Ascent, because this is a cool game. I'm having fun. So, be back in a few. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Sorry about the mic bump. All that good stuff. You're saying the game's called The Ascent. Was I mispronouncing it, or are you just saying it? And then that's both the name of the company and a major theme is you're literally ascending up the levels of the arcology. Okay. Obviously, I thought that might have been foreshadowing for the fact that you're started off in the bowels, deep stink of, you know, Shitsville, literally and figuratively both. But, excuse me. Sorry, I burped. Okay, fuck that. Fuck everything about that. I don't want to be able to see how high up I am. It's horrifying. Where am I going? Turn to cluster 13. Alright, still on that. So I can open it. But I can't get in, okay? Probably doing more exploring than is intended for this area at this time. But it's really cool. Look at how detailed they got. I mean, look at in the distance and everything. I'm impressed. The game looks really good. Can't decide if I have it too bright or not. I need to change something or if it's good. Am I robbing people when I'm doing that, or am I just general safely looting? I feel like I might be robbing people now that I think about it, since I'm kind of taking it out of their cars. Maybe not. I mean, nobody seems to mind me doing it. Cars are just another lootable object, but some of them do explode. Okay. Explode in general, or like do they need to be, you know, shot or something to cause them to explode? The ATM makes noise. That's all it does, but High Street, Tranquility Park, Maintenance Sector. Tranquility Park sounds nice, although I'm sure it's like some god-awful shithole for some reason.
Attention, arcology now in default mode. Services will resume shortly. Do not be alarmed.
So I'm glad to see the whole arcology is not down, literally. I was afraid of that by the way it said it earlier. Explode on gunfire, spontaneously combusting cars is terrifying. It would be, but you know, it's something that would happen in a game. I was thinking more along the lines of booby traps, so combust on opening or something. Podlock? Okay. So, as usual, I'll go the opposite of the way it wants me to go, at least a little bit. See if I can't find anything. Camera angle's really moving around. It's interesting. So it's becoming a little bit dynamic. Dynamic with my movements, not so much that I have control over. But that's nice, so it's giving me a good view. That's cool. Even though it's only showing me a little bit of that balcony down there, I can see that there's people down there and they're moving. It's a nice touch.
Attention, arcology now in default mode. Service.
Arcology now in default mode. Alright. Seems good. An improvement anyway. Go down there too. Okay. Alright, nothing there. Score, more components. Components are good. So is Ukraine. I haven't used either for anything yet, but I have no doubt that I will use lots of both. Electronics. I was wondering how they were going to handle that. Not bad. Nice.
Attention, arcology now in default mode. Services will resume shortly. Do not be alarmed.
Okay. So I'm guessing this is where I would have come from if I had gone the general way it wanted me to. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I don't know if it specifically wanted me to go that way, but... could have gone that way, I suppose. Yeah, great level of detail for being a static-ish view. Oh, no, that's where I went in. Okay, alrighty. Static-ish point of view, I should say. Field of view, camera angle. Camera view. One of those is what I'm trying to say.
General welcoming message from Stat Boss Poon. To all indents entering Cluster 13, behave, or I'll have you fucking recycled. That is all.
It'd be nice if I could talk to employees like that sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't, and I don't want to be talked to like that either, but every now and again you kind of want to say these things and you wish you could. What was he saying? Just partially covered up on the map and I couldn't see it. Damn, alright. Private event tonight, alright. So now I'm supposed to access the data net, which is in there, alright. So this genius hardware guy out there, Carlon, does all the mods for the top speed crush racers, other stuff too. You install his shit and man, it's like tip-top performance, you're on like all the damn time. But they say he's a bit of a practical joker too, build these little personality tweaks into his mods that only he knows about. Like I hear is really into the color red, you know, and not just any red, but this deep, dark crimson blood shade of red. So apparently install this shit, there's like a 15% higher chance you'll start wearing more red. Crazy, right? It's like the whole world is his canvas and that's just how he signs his name. That's kind of cool. I'm trying to decide if that's an acceptable, like, potential for being... whatever. Enhanced, I guess. Did you see the latest feed? No, I don't watch that crap. Corporate propaganda. Doesn't seem that way to me. We've already won. You're a happy indent. It's true. Why did it cut the message off already? Putting my bet on MG, they're just, okay, you just have their figurines, okay. I'm just looking around, exploring. Probably behoove me to go do what I'm supposed to do, actually. It looks like I have a gun dealer somewhere nearby. Maybe here? If you think I really need that. Cyber Ender, alright. City Morgue. That's actually where I'm supposed to be. No. Don't think so. Random place to let me go for seemingly no reason. Okay. So I guess I can't do anything in here right now. You're fine, man. They put a ton of effort and detail into this world. You'll not complain if you stop and smell the proverbial roses. Yeah, I didn't figure you'd mind. Alright, where's this goddamn gun shop? Is it, like, beneath me and that's why I can't seem to find it? Must be it.
This is the feed with your very own Grateful Abbott.
Hi, Grateful Abbott.
The Ascent Group went into immediate default after the corporate AI filed for bankruptcy one subcycle ago. All attempts to contact the corporate board has failed, and we've yet to receive an official statement.
So... the corporate AI filed for bankruptcy. Interesting.
The Ascent Group arcology on Veles has shut down, with some claiming it's gone into default mode. If this is true, without AG security, corporate grab teams will already be moving in. All the luck to them. As I always say, one being's ill fortune is another's opportunity. Stay tuned.
To all hammers in Cluster 13, this is Poon. As you've probably noticed, our dear arcology just defaulted. I don't give a feral's ass about the whys and wherefores. Business will go on as usual. That means no panic, no whining, and certainly no slacking off. Business as usual. Understood? Poon out.
Yeah.
Poon here. Where the fuck have you been? Forget about that ESAC lift. We got much bigger problems. Come find me at the Serenity Gloss.
Okay. No, it helps a little bit. With CorpSec mostly gone due to the bankruptcy, it falls on each stack to defend for itself. In their current state, they are extremely vulnerable to appropriation by a rival corp, craving more indent workers or even Onyx Void, looking to boost their black market organ and thug trade. Or organ and og trade. The Ascenders has sent some emergency supplies and a couple of lesser influencers, hoping to recruit more subs. But it's not entirely enough, or it's not nearly enough, and most low-hab indents don't trust the cult's intentions anyway. Stack Boss Poon has contacted the informal leaders of the neighboring stacks and suggested a low-hab alliance. A meeting is to be held in the Neutral Pleasure District, where they are to hammer out the details. Neutral Pleasure District, okay? It's time to meet the boss. Go to Synergy Plus in the Cluster 13 and speak with him. I think meeting the boss is kind of a new thing for us. So... where are we in the... Okay, so not far from... leveling up again. I'm not sure what the... oh, that's components, okay. So that's Cocoa. Guess I can't go in Cocoa. I just saw the triple X sign, that's what Cocoa is. Okay, how do I get through here? Okay, I'm gonna have to shut this place any cycle now. Zero business after the collapse. That's unfortunate, sorry to hear that. Apparently I can't buy anything from you, so... locked. Okay, still can't get through. Nope, okay. They are not meant to be mine yet. So I can go in some of these places, but I can't buy anything yet. Also don't know if I should be spending money yet or not.
I won't be liable for any loss of
Hey Ancient, welcome back. You won't be liable for any loss of neurons. Appreciate the waypoint reminder, Gray. How are you, Ancient? Sorry I didn't talk to you earlier. We discovered that I had an issue where YouTube, my chat wasn't refreshing. Until Buffy sent me a text message on my phone, and then I sent a test message in chat, and then it like loaded 25 lines of chat, and I was like, oops, sorry. So, and I'd say there I was like, why is chat so quiet and everything else? And I'm asking how everybody is, and yeah, I seem like an idiot. Or blind, one of the two, or both. Buy tacticals. Frag grenade. Okay, these things are all very expensive, and I can't buy any of them. And I guess I don't have anything to sell. Alright, so... You know what the secret to thrifting is, don't you? Finding a good bargain? You want to be quick, efficient, you can't just pick up every object, every mod, turn it over in your hands and debate for a second. You gotta skim, see? Let your eyes glide along the row of goodies, learn to judge the guns, the mods by the edges of their casings. And you can take the whole story in at a glance, see what I mean? What difference does it make? Armor rating. Every piece of armor gives individual defense rating for each damage type. Make sure to equip armor best suited for the type of incoming damage you want to protect from the most. It's also very important that you keep up with the quality of armor as you start encountering enemies at a higher level. The lower defense rating will be very punishing against stronger enemies. It's usually a wise investment. Armor can also provide passive boosts, attributes, and proficiencies. As you would expect armor to be. No worries, you're just playing Skyrim, you haven't caused any chaos yet. And then Gray's asking if you've made it to Riverwood yet. Cool, cool. I know I'm the only person on Earth that hasn't played Skyrim ever, but... These things I can't afford. Gray, should I be buying anything yet? That looks cool. That. Oh, I like that. Boost battery doesn't boost my head. Great, no spoilers. But they give you money and tell you to go get equipped, so wait till the story tells you to. Okay. That's fine. You know, these things can go either way, so like I don't count that as a spoiler, I just count that as... I asked you a question and you gave me the answer. It's a very cool looking waypoint, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, not what I was expecting to happen. Where was that? It's cool.
Look, when we need a company rally or inspirational calf mugs to hand out, I'll let you know, okay?
Why the hostility, Poon? All I'm saying is that we should stick together in a time of crisis, and that we're here to help in any way we can.
And all I'm saying is that I don't see how you can help right now. The Ascent Group is gone, and the board has gone quieter than a null-spaced column. Maybe you people should start looking to what's next.
The Ascent Group is not just the board, Poon. It's us. All of us. United around an idea. The corporation can only collapse if we allow it.
Whatever. An idea won't feed my indents or provide security when Corpsec gets wise to the fact that their paychecks aren't coming. Now, you'll have to excuse me. My next meeting just arrived.
Fine. We'll talk again later, Poon.
So she wants to organize, so she's probably the leader of another one of those stacks. really good looking in the cutscenes. Gray, let me see, ancient Veles gray. They give... Fuck, you can't type. I knew what you meant, man. You mean the inventory is the same, but you'll have more money to throw at the shops? Okay. Ancient gray, you can join your server on Skyrim. Oh wait, this ain't 76, oops. Great, Discord server? Because there's no multiplayer if that's what you mean. Well, to be honest, he was gonna nuke. I was waiting for it to go nuking, I knew it. Well, I was gonna be shocked if it didn't. Work order, there's been a shootout over at Eastack. Gather all organics for recycling and clean up any residual fluids. All useful items should be given to Clobber. If I find out you kept anything for yourself, I'll add you to the recycling queue. Poon. The voice of Poon is very familiar. It almost sounds like Bob Hoskins, but not quite. Or, oh god. He's an actor that, I mean, he's kind of short, round. Dark hair, bald on top, often has a mustache, always plays some sort of asshole, often a boss, but an asshole. I'm not sure if it's him either, but I guess that's... No, there's no actual conversation to be happening. Supernova in your face, rub it in my don't you? Okay. Same as everyone, place defaulted, pings, slow, hub stinking, and I'm still on Veles. Yeah. Like, I wonder what people are hoping to get out of coming to Veles. The nimble-fingered Carlon I met here last cycle, I took your advice and I'm heading to Stimtown to make a name for myself. Sorry I don't remember yours. Kisses. I mean, I guess it depends on how bad your life is on Earth. How badly you want to leave it.
Look at you, positively bristling with ambition and a taste for mindless violence. Just what I need.
I mean, I'm not sure I have the taste for mindless violence, as at least not demonstrated yet. I was basically defending myself against all the shit trying to kill me is all, but okay.
My PA before was pure bullshit. This is a crisis supernova. The Ascent Group has collapsed. Our arcology's gone into default, and we've lost contact with the board.
Reminds me of the Outer Worlds. The board!
Not that I expect those sleek suits to be able to unfuck this situation in any meaningful way. No one is getting paid, and CorpSec will soon realize that they're risking their necks for exactly 0 Eucreds.
CorpSec, I'm sure, being security, so we'll basically lose our police. Law enforcement, whatever. Great, bro, your mage is insane. If anyone would do the nuking, it would be me. It's gonna be me. Had to. Skyrim, yeah, you would. You probably strip my clothes and then do it naughty style. Like they do on the Discovery Channel.
We can expect security to implode before the cycle is over. The Ascent Group AGI suddenly went quiet. That's never happened before. So the market went apeshit and forced the Ascent Group into immediate bankruptcy. Now all local SIs are operating independently. Hundreds of optimizer protocols fighting for the same scraps. We're gonna see nutrient and energy shortages within just a few cycles. Thousands of Hebbers here will suffer. Am I painting a bleak enough picture for you?
Yeah.
We're hugely dependent on the neighboring clusters for food, energy, and other essentials. It pains me to say this, but it looks like we're gonna have to cooperate our way out of this epic mess.
No shit.
The other stack bosses have agreed to meet. They're a bunch of incompetent hard-noses, so don't get your hopes up.
Probably think that about you too, or when something along those lines.
I don't see any other options, and my imp won't shut up about this being the only way forward. I want you to handle security for the moot. In a crisis like this, you can always expect to see a few witless wonders stepping up to bat. The Turbo Vipers are already trying on a protection racket so stupid it defies comprehension. Questions? Shoot.
Yeah, several.
They're threatening to attack the meeting, and I want you there if they do.
Why do they want to attack the meeting?
The latest cream of the scum crop out there. With everything going on, they're seeing an opportunity to strengthen their stock. But I won't allow that on my watch. Can't give in to the imbeciles. Yeah, so with the corporation gone kaput, ownership of the arcology is in flux. The other corporations will be sending in CGTs to grab what they can. We're like an AUG-6 stiff right now, soon to be hacked up for parts by a bunch of greedy grafters. All
Sounds about
payouts,
right.
including yours I might add, have been halted due to the bankruptcy. But I'm hoping it'll be a little while before CorpSec realize the magnitude of this disaster and leave their posts. Considering the way
Oops.
things have been falling apart these last few months, we should have seen it coming. But yeah, this is the largest corporate collapse yet on Veles. Uncharted territory. It's all very clever. No single cluster is self-sufficient. You're smart enough to figure out why.
Because they don't want anybody to be self-sufficient.
In agreement with the other bosses, I believe we have a fair shot at getting through this. I expect they're busy ejecting themselves from this mess and assigning blame to everyone else. First they run the entire corporation into the ground, and then they shut themselves into the Skyview levels. But I guess that's what you can expect from a bunch of greedy foreigners.
A foreigns, huh? What's in a foreign?
Alright, enough questions. First I need you to go to the grinder and scout ahead. Oh, and you'll need to gear up.
As Gray's point was.
Barrels anymore. Talk to my man Clobber. He'll set you up.
Okay.
Feel free to flatline any slag-headed Turbo Viper just looking at you sideways.
Got it.
Here? Good. Let's get this show on the road!
Side missions. There are plenty of people on Veles looking for help. Accept optional missions by talking to people with the side mission icon. Choose what mission to track by selecting it as active in the journal on the map and mission tab. M. More people will be looking to help over time, or looking for help over time. And that's the side mission icon. Okay. Damn, now I have that song stuck in my head. Low-hab. Slang for low-level habitation stack. The often squalid living quarters housing millions of workers on the lower levels of the of an arcology or the city at large. Life in the low-habs is tough, and while not outright lawless, anyone straying into these areas should be able to handle themselves in a fight. So slum, ghetto, etc., etc. Sweat, baby, sweat, baby. I can't remember all the words in the right order, so I'm not gonna start singing it, but oh, now I can get a side quest. Crafter and armor guy, weapons dealer. Check in with them and get some polish on your frame. This is your lucky fucking day, because I'm also gonna give you a handout, a little something to get you started, courtesy of Poon. And please try to exceed my non-existent expectations by not spending it all on snooze and chrome dome bets. Off you go. Yeah, I already read that. go to the grinder district. Alright. Okay. It's the one that I want. Here. I guess I need to go there. Thought there were 3. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Train station, side mission, main mission. Alright. Can I set a marker? No. That's lame. Oh well. Big deal. What's that? Entrance. Okay. Sorry. Baller breakfast. Alright. Does anybody here care about just what just happened? Seem probably not. Also, Gray, if I didn't say it already, thanks for passing on my message to Mongoose. Guess I could have just waited till I was on a break and said it, but, you know. My brain's not entirely working today. Trading. Visit vendors, weapon, armor, cyber, and grafter to buy and sell goods. New goods become available over time, so make sure to revisit vendors from time to time. Low on new creds, have 7 pistols you're not using. Why not sell them for extra resources and invest in a shiny new painmaker? Makes sense to me. Is this the weapon? Yeah. I'm sure it was the one I was supposed to be coming to.
It's more like insurance.
Alright. I'm confused. Alright, so it's just gonna show the weapon that I have equipped as the comparison either way. Yeah, you quite like the loot in this game. You just pick up copies of the same gun and there's a sell all duplicates button. That's nice. Alright, so it's what I've already got. Doesn't appear to be any difference at all. Oh no, it's got ballistic submachine gun, the personal protection weapon. No Haber should go without. The Hab defender will make any aspiring home invader think twice. Okay, provided they're okay. So type B. There we go. Damage type. Okay, so... Ah, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Balls. I guess there's no confirm. And there went all of my money. Really easy to keep one version of every piece of armor and weaponry. The equal symbol means the stats are the same. If they're different, there's a plus or minus. Well, I seem to have spent all of my money, basically, on ballistic assault rifle. True and proven assault rifle made to exact military specifications. The Jer takes its name from the motion it spreads in those on the receiving end of its blazing muzzle. I mean, all things considered, it's probably not a bad investment other than not having money to buy anything else now. But... we'll see if I like it. Hope so, because I can't buy anything else. God damn it. Some bitch. Chrome edge, data burn, neural pains, general anxiety, impotence, whatever it is, Hans can surely help. Here are stims and cells to satisfy every need. Great, you like dread, and don't worry, money comes easy, alright. I mean, I'm like, of all the things, at least I accidentally bought the assault rifle and not something dumb. But... my, what a formidable specimen you are. If there's nothing Hans can offer you, maybe there's something you can do for Hans. Interested? Wonderful. Hans will proceed to explain the situation. You see, Hans' signature ramrod bomb has been flying off the shelves lately. Seems especially popular with Yakolins. Great, you pick up a ton of weapons and armor and sell them in addition to the Ukrads. Fair, okay. Now the stock is running low and Hans lacks enough ingredients to make more. One item in particular is rather hard to come by. It's feral testes. You see, they're balls, if you will. They possess extraordinary potency due to the tough environments they grow in. The ferals in question are unlikely to part with their vitals willingly, so Hans expects you to have to get your hands dirty. Yeah, I imagine they don't want to just give up their balls. Most don't. But Hans will make it worth your while, return when you've gathered enough. Balls deep! Ha! Nice. So I heard this is Genius Hardware guy. Oh, I've already just talked to you. Alright, oh, he wasn't the grafter? Okay.
Can't take your eyes off it, can you?
I'm intrigued. Grades. Alright, so... feel like that's worthwhile upgrade because it gives it. I mean, 1 more damage per shot, but that's significant. I'm not gonna spend all my upgrade points yet. That's significant. Hopefully I don't regret these things, and if I do, I guess, well, life like Celine Dion's heart will still continue to go on. Fucked up my own joke there. Join the code for life, and man, that's exactly what they take. They let you go, and there ain't nothing left at all. Basically. It's about the size of how it sounds for this. I need to go back down. Alright. No balls. Yeah, and that will persist no matter what version of the gun you pick up. The fact that I leveled it up, that's nice. It's actually very nice.
Want to get jazzed?
Okay, gear up, mission complete. Oops.
Look no further.
Alright. So you can reset skills, or... So can you buy them, or what? No, okay. Oh, I guess you can change your look and everything, okay.
This will be my best work yet.
And for all you know, the upgrades can be farmed infinitely, so you needn't worry about these early upgrades. Go ahead and buy what you can afford for the guns you like. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, so I can't buy shit. Why did you even send me here? I never would have had enough shit. Well, I guess I would have had enough for that. Play companion drone. Why does that have a level? Why does it have items 2? Play companion drone to have collect loot from the ground or something. Okay. Doesn't matter, don't have any money.
Could hand it over, but
upgrade that right now. I'm just gonna save the 1 point so I can get more. Alright. Go to the grinder district. Or descend to the deep stink. Can't just, I don't know if I should do that first or if I should go on with the main first. I mean, this will obviously get me more money. Yeah, I'm gonna go main first. I can always go back and collect feral nuts later. Can I make take on the matter at the moment? What is this?
Remember to reference the codex for how-tos.
Man, I hope you save some of those paychecks. It might be a while before we get another one. Okay, so reference the codex for how-tos. Why is it wanting me to reference the codex for how-tos? Enemies are known troublemakers and have a bounty on their head. Defeat an enemy with a bounty and collect proof to be able to claim the reward at any bartender in Veles. Be careful, bounties have various boosts in combat, making them tougher. Check your current collected bounties, okay. But how do I know? During combat, crouching behind cover can be your key to survival. Aim high to shoot over covers even while crouching. Oh, nice. Alright, damage types. Try different combinations to see what works best. You can see the efficiency. Okay. Fighting with friends, okay, evading. Fast travel with taxi. You can quickly and conveniently travel around the world using the premium taxi service. Call for a taxi at almost any calm moment with T. Alright, costs money, but we'll get you where you want. Unlock new destinations by exploring the world, okay? Fast travel train. You can fast travel between train stations using your links. Free public transport services unlock, okay? Hacking environment, hold to equip. Ice. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna go through all that now because that's just way too much shit. You think it's just to familiarize us with the vendors? Go on the main, you can check the level of the quest in your journal.
Closing on cluster 13. Proceed with caution.
Oh shit. Nah, that dude said I'm noping the fuck out. We'll put. Jesus Christ, okay. Photo mode since when? Like, it's kind of weird. Like, spacebar and left control aren't doing anything. So it took that screenshot, but... Okay, if I hold left shift, I can do that. Okay. So it's actually not too bad of a photo mode once you figure it out. What was the toggle UI? There we go. Alright. Focal distance. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Alright, now that I kind of figured it out, it's actually not a bad photo mode. Maybe it was added in a patch? Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe it's a PC thing? I mean... backspace. Seems odd that it would be just on PC. Actually, not that crazy, but...
Pocketed my contribution to your retirement fund. Hope you were smart enough to spend it on better gear.
I was... armor. Superior in almost every way. Including how it looks. Nice. Oh, that's gonna buy me. I don't regret that purchase, actually. To Vixie, babe, I can't believe they actually finished that damn bridge. Now I can just head straight over to you when my shifts are over instead of risking getting shanked or moving through the rooftops. This is it. Our lives will change thanks to this. And the bridge collapsed, so... maybe not all sunshine and rainbows. How do I get in there? Like that. Because, yeah, there's that bridge that just... I'm not sure if it collapsed or got blown up. I didn't quite catch it. But either way, it was a problem. Hey, out of all the game we bitch about not having a photo mode, I did not expect this one to have one. No, that's fair. I mean, it's definitely not a AAA or by any means. Which I didn't mean that as a dig, it's just, I mean, it's not.
One. Take one more step. Make my day.
Okay. I mean, he told me to make his day. I doubt I actually did make his day, but, you know. You should think about what he says, and how I might take it. How many times I've seen Dirty Harry movies. Alright, where is this piece of shit? I mean, I basically know where they are, I just can't see them, but... Oh well. Assuming these are all people okay to kill. Since I'm not necessarily letting them shoot first in each circumstance. But I mean, they seem like dicks, so... Probably okay. With how bad he got fucked, I think he made his whole week. Yeah, right? And for anybody that didn't read that, it was Holeweak. He was being, appropriately funny. Civvy got killed. Don't think I killed him. Might have. Didn't mean to.
Need my gun?
No. I mean, I will.
Who called the Undertaker?
Alright.
Around.
No. See, it just doesn't make sense to let them shoot first. I mean, I know they're gonna be assholes, so why not just kill them? Not sure if I need to be concerned about those police sirens. I mean, don't think so. Probably not. You guys come crawling out of the woodwork, don't you? You're the dead one. Yeah, back around there, okay. So I guess I just kind of went on a killing spree. I'm okay with that. I don't know what that is. Something I can't pick up though. Thought I had another one selected. Yeah, I do. Maybe I didn't? I don't know. Damn it! No! All because I was trying not to get the civilians killed. Where those fuckers go? I'm gonna try and heal. Okay, so it's still just giving me whatever the fuck that is. It's not gonna help me heal. Oops. Oh yeah, the soundtrack is good. And yeah, I thought I meant to equip Dread, I thought I had, but obviously I was incorrect about that. Okay. Okay, didn't put me back too far. And now I've got Dread equipped.
Killing you made me feel better.
Yep, like Dread better. Unsurprisingly. Alright, so I do not have a charged grenade. No. Gonna say, I didn't think that was likely to be everyone quite yet. I wasn't sure. Okay, where's the... oh, there you are. Guess I don't need that, okay. do already, but... No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. They're not in here anymore. Alright. That's okay. There's a loot in here, though. About that, I will not complain. Score. Turbo Viper's becoming more and more aggressive, and it feels like they actually have control of the rooftops as well. Soon we'll have to start thinking about pulling back to the Blossom Hills soon. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to shoot that person. I was trying to click on end. I didn't realize it would fire my weapon with me in breathing mode. You feel like slower fire rate and the chunkier damage and sound of dread? Yeah, I agree on all counts. I like it better. Can I not get up there? I guess not. Okay. Fine. Didn't want to go up there anyway. Since it adjusted. It's telling me to go that way. But I guess I can't. So I'll go this way instead. Really could use a better deck. Oh well. I don't actually regret the purchase of the Dread either, so it's okay. Because I like it a lot better than the... whatever it is, the MP5 variant. Damn. That was my bad. I was hitting the wrong button for dodge like an idiot. But yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed with how good this game looks. Fuck me. Is there a way to save? No, you can't actually save, can you? That's annoying. gonna be more direct now. Since we discovered earlier that it lets you keep your XP even when you die. And we'll go back and keep killing them. I mean, I could just keep leveling up, but...
Stemtown access currently restricted by local proprietors.
Okay. Guess those don't do anything. I need a better turret deck for hacking, or I need a better deck for turret hacking. And there are no cyber deck upgrades you can buy, they're only found in the wild. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Crushing, okay. Alright. Thanks, game. Good tip. No, that's a taxi. Okay. Seeking unwilling investors, so basically a known mugging spot. I'd rather not. Damn, how many fuckers are there? So I can see the health bar by that vehicle, so I assume when it gets down, that's when they explode. Which makes sense. So I hear you. Jew. Ah, wrong button. When my deck's strong enough, you can hack ATMs and vending machines for free stuff. Nice. You can also hack the explosive barrels to make them go off, so if you're being chased, you can do that while running as a way to... so as opposed to just shooting it. That'll be handy. Kind of like turning it into a mine. Oh, here's one. Couldn't tell if he was a civvy or not. Or just shoot a civvy. I'm not sure if it matters in this game. I mean, in general, it's kind of, you know, bad for him. Did that go flying over the rail? Might have, actually. Damn. At least the death screen's cool. And it didn't start me back where it had been. Didn't mean to do that. Not sure exactly where it started me off relative to where I was, but... less flame, but more electricity. Yeah, actually, I don't think those are an improvement. I think overall that probably is. All unsaved progress will be lost. Time since last save 7 seconds. Cool. I was gonna say, I think I don't think I'll lose anything. I like how it changes the look of your character on the main screen here on the loading screen. Or you can't see that. Hang on. So on the loading screen, it changes because you can see her hair again, and you, before it put the Ascent logo on there, you could see her visor. Anyway, it's a nice touch, I think, that it does that. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out for episode 1 of the Ascent. Really enjoying this game so far, more than I expected to, based on me playing it for like 15-20 minutes, just to kind of get the controls down earlier because I was having a hard time, you know, with all of that. But now that I've got it down, I'm really enjoying it. The game looks fantastic. It's as advertised by Gray and Mongoose, and they were both accurate in saying it's kind of a hybrid game, and it's unique. It's hard to describe exactly what it is. I mean, at its core, it is an ARPG set in a cyberpunk setting, and it's also a third-person shooter. Largely top down, but with some dynamic angles. You know, it's got an amalgamation of things, but it's all, so far, it feels good and it's working. I'm not very good at it yet, but that's okay. I've also been sick for 3 days, and admittedly my brain's not working, so you know, I'm not playing at my best anyway, but definitely enjoying it, definitely having a lot of fun. Thank you to Gray and Mongoose for that recommendation. Anyway, okay, I thought I missed a chat message there, but I was caught up. But yeah, so thanks everybody for hanging out and watching. Gray, Buffy, Sassy, Ancient. Some of you, I'm not sure who's here still, who's not, but regardless, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care and stay safe out there. Be excellent to each other, and I will see you for more of the Ascent on Saturday at, let me see, that would be 9 a.m. Pacific. Yeah, Saturday 9 a.m. Pacific, I will be back with more of the Ascent. Changing the schedule up a little bit, but I'm going to start adding the Saturday mornings back in there. I think I'm going to be 2 different games on Saturday, because I'm going to add another game in the mix too. I'll have 2 streaming games going, I think. Subjects changed. But anyway, this will be played on Saturday at 10 a.m. Or 9 a.m. Pacific. Sorry, 10 a.m. my time, but that's now 9 a.m. Pacific. But anyway, thank you everybody for hanging out. Take care, stay safe. Be excellent to each other, and I will see you all next time. Yogurt signing off.